All right, we're back. I played a little bit off stream today. Got a couple things done, and managed to get the last bit of stuff I needed for this build. I think it cost me about 8 divs. And just so people can see, I'm not RMTing or anything like that. Managed shop. You guys, 4 divs last night. A bunch of other chaos. I found a couple raw drops early on. I did get 4 for this as well. I think I just spent a bunch of currency for the next build I'm going to do. And the last items we needed, which I should put in the updated guide, were right here. Forbidden Flesh to get the Bone Barrier. And where's that Forbidden Flame? Forbidden Flesh, and we got the Forbidden Flame somewhere on this tree. Might be blind here. Right here. Okay. Forbidden Flame is right there. So we have Bone Barrier now, and that means we're getting leech from our minions. It's going pretty smooth. I updated the flask, so now they got a 50% increased rarity. I do have to trigger this one myself, so it's kind of annoying. I think that was the only real upgrades I did. I did cap the res last time, so we're fully capped on everything now. And we're at 3,646 life and 1,618 energy shield. We'll go run a map here, and actually should probably go grab a map. What do we got? We got a tier 12. I don't want to do that. We could do the Screaming Invitation, I guess, maybe. I don't know if that's a good warm-up map, though. But it is something I have to get out of the way. Mostly wanted to get the map points in early for breaches and all that. And the next build I'm going to do, I've got all the equipment for and everything. I just got to run it through the campaign. Hopefully it goes smooth. It might be a Necromancer. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go with it. I think it's going to be Necro, though, just based on what I'm going to do. Should probably turn that off. I got my automation on. I don't need that. Oh, shit. I'm going to die because I've been... Yeah, I'm dead. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we're dead. I have my setup for maps. It's not set up for bossing right now. I just have to turn the automation off. I forgot to do that and screwed up the boss fight there. My bad. That's why I didn't want to do this as a first map. It's okay, though. Okay. Died twice now. This is not looking good. I'm going to remember to do this as a secondary map when I start my stream next time. Yeah, I think I just wasted my invitation. This should actually be an easy boss fight, and I screwed it. There we go. I missed one back here, right? It's not all of them. It's this one here. There we go. Yeah, they weren't doing anywhere near the amount of damage they should have been doing earlier because I kept pulling them over to myself with Convocation, which is not what I wanted to do for bossing. There we go. Easy. I should have been able to do that without dying once. That was a error on my end. It's okay, though.
Do not disappoint her.
I can't let you consume that which I seek to conquer.
I could do like a T16 or something, and can turn automation back on now.
Hello. Farewell.
Is this even worth right now? 1 chaos? Yeah. Okay, let's go find a T16, T15, T14. Where am I putting them? There's one. T13. Vulnerability, reflect. I don't want to do reflect. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we got one. Let's do this one. I think we'll do probably Crater. Where's Crater? Crater's tier 15. Oh, we're not going to do that then. Alleyways? We do alleyways.
You've given the... Stay vigilant.
Probably should have spent this first, but whatever. Got that. We'll sort of out. Go back out of that. I'll probably... Where is it? Probably dump it there. Maybe we'll get some more breach scopes. Okay, everything is on. It needs to be on. I'm not in Expedition anymore, so I might skip that. Okay, there's the map boss. That was a T16. It's pretty easy. I'll go back and do the breach and all that now. And we got our invitation. think a Mirage is down this way. We might get the breach in a box or just boxes. Might be just the boxes.
Make your wish.
Currency, no, we'll go with this one. I actually need a lot of gold. I spent like 200 or 300k gold, I think, recently. I don't even know what's going on. I can't see shit. Alright, one of them had Soul Stealer. I'll have to stand by that guy so my minions kill him. Let's go bank some of these items real quick. Good enough. So the downside is if something's got Soul Stealer or Soul Eater, whatever the heck it is, and you don't notice them, the minions are gonna screw around and you're not gonna kill them, and you might get demolished like that. And the totem issue too, that's another problem. The invulnerable totems. Okay. Now he just dies instantly like nothing. That always happens, man. Okay. At least we can get some money out of this. Or this thing. Eldritch Minions. Sure, let's do that. Where's that money at? Give me that money. I think that was everything. Maybe I'll go try an influence map or something. I just got to turn off the complication on the boss fight.
Hello.
What do we got on this? This thing's probably garbage. Yeah, for that.
Journey well.
That. I guess we can go to this. Hang on, let's turn that off. And then we'll go run this. I'm not sure I'm going to do on this one because of the fire damage might actually destroy me. Oh, they're not doing a lot of damage. Or I guess he's curse immune or something. I couldn't get penance mark to work on him. I wasn't getting any swords there. So that just happened. There we go. Couple of swords. Fuck, here we go. This is the one I don't like. I'm dead. Nope, still alive. Fuck. Just gotta chill with that. And we're dead. We'll just... Oh my god, this AG, bro. You doing? Got a body block. Walk into it, don't follow me. It was going so well for a moment. Need to get my swords up on. There we go. Now he's dead. Okay. Took longer than it should have, and I died too many times.
The blade to claim they are coming.
I'm no stranger to the pursuit of knowledge, but it has to come with wisdom.
I'm glad you either. Got my eye on you.
Okay, that's done.
Greetings.
Dawn Striders. 1C.
Keep your life to your own.
We can get that back. And let's dump this off. We're going to do another map, like an influence map or something. Maybe this one here. I'm not sure how to do these new maps now. We just pick any 16 map, like marshes or something? Or... I guess so, okay. Alright, we could do that. Light Post, I don't do that one. Silo. I'm gonna have to like scry something at some point because this is kind of shit right now. I can't run a good map for it. Okay, I guess we'll just go back to. Unless there's a map that's gonna drop Mage Blood. Apparently, I didn't do this one. I'll have to do that later. All right, we'll run. With that one. Trying to get an Imus. This one's probably worth running, and I guess we'll run Siege. But if I do this, wouldn't that fuck this up? I guess it doesn't. Okay.
No rest, no peace, no negotiation, only war.
This might make the fight a little OP. Where's the trails? I'm getting no good trails here. Something down here, maybe? Down this way. Here we go.
When I'm ready, unlock the door.
Reduce energy shield, recovery, all hits. No, I don't want that. It's terrible. Alright, we didn't get much out of that. Get 1800 yellows. I can't even remember what the boss is on this. Should be fun. That's it? It's kind of shitty. Gotta need those? Oh, shit.
Ready yourself.
Okay, don't walk into the fireballs. Oh my god. Fuck. That was close. I guess we'll do the abyss now. It has got Soul Eater. Hey, I guess we'll go do the boss fight, and then I gotta do the next boss, and then I gotta do the ah shit, it's this boss? This is like the worst scenario. He's gonna spawn totems, so I'm gonna have to kill them. Yeah, they're there. Okay, it wasn't too bad.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Okay, we can turn that shit off, and I guess we're jumping in here.
With your death, this nightmare finally ends. I'm faster. Feeding time. Got it in my sight. Keep chasing.
All right, that one pretty good, I think.
Save me from this unending nightmare. I always.
Okay, now I go do the Mirage. Can't remember where the Mirage was. Is it up here? There we go.
What is your
Div cards, we'll probably do that.
slaughter them all?
No rest, no peace, no negotiation, only war.
There's probably a lot of items there that I could just craft on and make a ton of currency. Just don't have the room for it. Kind of walked into that fireball. It was close. Have room for that. Grab that and see if I can get something out of it, maybe. Probably not. Void Scepter. All right, let's go see what we got for loot here.
You live to fight another day.
Greetings. Farewell.
$20 chaos out of that? That's not bad. No divs, but decent. 29. Okay, curse enemies with elemental weakness on hit, 47 lightning res. That's actually pretty good, I think, right? Let's take the mana roll off. No, that off. Okay, might have something here with money. And this one, I think, is going to be shit, right? What roll did I get? Chance to freeze, chance to ignite. The Shaper, damage penetration. It's a really. That one's actually shit. Yeah, probably saw that one. And this thing, it's got terrible links. 1C. All right, that's worth nothing. And the ring, what do we got on this? We got 18C. I could bump that up. Maybe we can roll it higher. $22. Good enough. Okay, we got regen and some lightning res. Other people are putting more life on it. See the expensive ones too. Yeah, the most expensive ones. What do they got? More res on a little life. Okay, let's see what I can craft on it. I could increase the damage. Probably just do this one. And then we'll exalt it. Fuck, that's terrible. I don't know, maybe it was 55 div or something.
Ah, what? I'll let you know. Business return soon, yes?
Could do this, the audience of the king. Maybe I'll do that. It's only worth 24 chaos. Okay. What else do we got in here? Wait, I'm selling that. It's no good.
Hail. Survive.
Hey, hopefully I can do the audience of the king. I don't know. We can. All right. How's it going, Daisy Moon? I forget this boss fight, so
When I'm ready.
hopefully this goes well. I think I just gotta watch out for his meteorite bullshit if he's got that on here. This is Path of Exile. The first one. It's an action RPG. Sort of like Diablo, but better, and it's absolutely free. Doesn't cost any money. It's on Steam. It's on computer, and I think it's on PlayStation and Xbox as well. Oh no, how do we get over there? This is a dead end, right? Oh, okay. Go this way.
Everything dies.
Here we go. Yeah. I'm fighting a really tough boss here right now, so hopefully we can kill him. I don't know where to go. Apparently completed it. I don't know how, but I died. Rip. He locked me in place with something. I couldn't move. I'll go back and finish him though. It's gonna be a little bit tougher because I don't have my my minions up. And it's not loading my hideout. What's going on here? So weird. I don't think I'm lagged. There we go. Okay, we gotta go back in and finish him. He's almost dead. There he goes.
Just how the Pretender King brought low by my power. When I'm ready, and not before.
What's this? Thank you. I just did. Let's see. Skills gain, added chaos damage equal to life cost. I don't think I want this bloodline. 8 to max life. Can't use amulets if I do that. Can't use belts if I do that. And I can't use my utility flask if I do that, which would kind of kill the build. That would give me an extra ring slot. I don't know. An extra ring slot. I don't think I want. I don't want that one. I'm not gonna get the bloodline. We'll skip it. I can see why that was like 30 chaos now, because people are doing that to get like an extra skill tree. It's just not the one I want. We did get the Colosseum plate here, the Pragmatism. That's only 1C though. It's not worth a lot. Plus 12 to the level of socketed skill gems, minus 2 to level of per gem. All right. Let's see if I can find another tier 16 map. We'll do another one here. Do Silo again, maybe. Probably just keep doing Siege. I think this is a decent one. Let's run that again. Just got to go get some Scarabs so I can make the map a little bit better. Anything for boxes? No. Maybe Breach. My Achy don't want to work. There we go. Okay. Just do... Need a Breach Hive? No, I don't do that. Okay, perfect. Map tier is too low for this. What do you mean? Oh, I put the wrong map in. Okay, whoops. And now I can go back and do this, so I can do the Maven. I think we'll do this one, so I'll probably get some better loot. This one should actually go, hopefully well. I'm spec'd into this one, so the loot should be decent.
I need more mana.
Can't go that way.
I'm ready and not before.
Maybe I'll clear the map and grab my loot after. I would say, yeah, it actually is pretty hard. It can be easy too. It just depends on your build, right? There's I'll show you something in a second here. So, this is the Atlas tree, which you get at the end of the game, and you can make the game as easy or as hard as you want to. And you can have the type of mechanics that you'd want to play. And if you want the game to be hard and get better loot, you can do that, or you can get decent loot and have it be easier. There's a lot of builds, a lot of things you can do, and as you play, you'll get better loot, and the game should become easier. So, I'd say it's fun, and you don't have to be afraid of it. It's a good game. The scariest part for most people is when they open the skill tree for their first level. There's a lot of build guides on YouTube, though, and a lot of really helpful people in the community. So if you have questions, people will always be there to answer them and help you out. And you can play with friends and everything on here, too. So if you don't want to play by yourself, you can play with friends. The maps I'm doing right now are, I would say they're very hard, but this character is built to handle them for the most part. It's a good amount to loot. Yeah, so this is what happens when you hit the button when you level up, and this is the first thing you're going to see. You'll start on a different area of the tree depending on what class you are. And then they got lots of these little passive things and some major ones that change things. And yeah, so this takes a long time to figure out. And this is probably, if you've never played this type of game before, you might want to find like a basic build guide and start there. But it's a lot of fun. I guess since I'm here, I'll just go kill the boss. Hopefully it's an easy fight. I don't even know what I died to there. I just dropped dead. That was weird.
Greetings. Journey well.
We'll make some room real quick. All right, we'll try and kill this boss again. It can be. There are really easy builds you can follow. There's a guy named Pox. He makes a righteous fire build, which is really easy to follow. And you just run through the map and touch things, and then they die. And you build yourself up to be really strong so you can stay alive longer. This is a minion-based build, so the minions do all the damage for me, and I can kind of just chill. If I do get close to them, though, and kill stuff, they explode. I might skip this boss this time just because I don't really have control over my minions, and I need to take those totem things out in order to do damage to them. So even though this build is really strong, some of the simplest things in the game are actually difficult depending on the build. So I'm not going to bother with that. I think I just died twice. It's I lost a bit of XP there. Map's good, but the boss is not the type of boss I want to be doing. Maybe I'll find a different tier 16 to do.
When I'm ready and not before. I need more mana.
Oh my god, there's so many things. I can't even see what's going on. Thankfully, because if I kill any monsters, they explode the whole screen, and I don't get hit as much because they're all dead. I just have to kill one of them, and then it will just kill everything else. And then my minion... Oh. Yeah, my minions are leeching life, so when they're doing damage, they're actually healing me. But if something does do a lot of damage up front and I get hit like that right there, I'll die. So that's why I died there. All right, we'll go back up there and fight the 2 bosses I've got. So we gotta kill this rare up here first. There we go. He's dead. And then in that one, I died again. It's hard to see what's going on because I have so many monsters on my screen. I got a lot of things spec'd into pack size. So it increases the density and the amount of the monsters that spawn. Okay, this guy's crossing the bridge, and then I can kill him. Oh my god, I just walked right into it. That was close. And I got nuked again. I don't know what's killing me. I think we got one more portal left, and this map is over. It should be easy, to be honest. I don't know what the map mods are on this, though. Yeah, he just killed me instantly. Well, there goes that map. We'll do another one, though. Kind of wasted that breach.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
We got a Witchfire. What are those going for now? 2 Chaos. We got another tier 16. I could run that. And I'll do something else where I can actually kill the boss because those totems were messing me up pretty bad. Oh, okay. So I can explain that. This game is very different from other ARPGs. So you'll get a piece of equipment like this armor here, and then there are colored sockets in it. So this has got like a blue, a red, a green, and then you have gems. Like this one here is a green gem, and this is a skill. And then it says it requires level 12, 33 dex. So you have to meet those requirements. If you have that, then you would put it into a piece of gear that's got a green socket. Like there's a green socket here. I could drop that in there, and now I can use that skill. As for minions, you would get like this. Here's an animated guardian. This is a minion. It's a red gem. It would go into a red socket. And that's a spell or a skill or whatever you want to call it. And then they have things called support gems. So this is a support gem here. And this one gives them more elemental resistance. So they're stronger. They can withstand more ice damage, fire damage, lightning damage. Some of them will give them more minion life to make them stronger so they don't die. There are some that make them perform differently. Like this one makes them more aggressive, so they'll run around and chase things and kill them. All kinds of different things. So there's basically you just need the spell gem and a piece of gear that has a socket for it, and then the requirements. So you might have to be level 1. You might have to be level 12. It depends on the gem. I'm going to go do another T16, but I'm going to do a different one because I didn't like that boss. And I want to kill the boss as well. This one's okay. Frozen Cabins, Jungle Valley. Jungle Valley might be good, actually. Courthouse, Sepulture. You just check the cards I can get here. You also can get these things called divination cards, which you can turn in for loot. For the Rasa. Replica Beta Breath, Maven item. What else we got? Grotto. Maybe I'll do the Grotto. try this one. Throw that in there. That in there. Yeah, in a bit today, I'll probably make another character right from the start, fresh. I will be using some gear that most people are not going to have. They're on the first character, though. So it's not quite accurate. Like, it's going to be pretty easy for me. But I do plan to make another character. This one is already level 93. You also get to do these things called trials later on, where you can ascend your character, which will let you choose a profession, basically, and you can spec into certain types of builds, like a necromancer, or the one I'm specialized in is the occultist, and they do a lot of like chaos damage and cursing, exploding, and things like that. A map dropped. I kind of want that. Another T16. Drop that there. You also get town portal scrolls, which you can use to go back to town to turn in quests, or go back to the spot where you put it in case you die. This game has a lot of replayability, and it's really hard to be bored of it. There's just so many different combinations and builds you can come up with. There's also a hardcore mode where if you die once, your character is pretty much... but it used to be deleted, now it goes to the standard. But you can play softcore mode, and then you don't have to worry about that. Oh, gonna run from that. I think we're gonna turn that off, and then... Man. Got me again. It's hard to get these minions to target the bosses sometimes. There's just too many mobs here. There they go. Now they're targeting him. Once they're on him, he's dead pretty fast. That's what I want, is that boss dead. That's where all the loot is. One thing that's very helpful with this game, if you do decide to get into it, is there's a thing called PoE Awakened, which you can use to find out how much... I'm still full? Okay. Yeah, PoE Awaken will tell you how much... 93. But yeah, it's a decent level. So PoE Awaken will tell you how much your items are worth. And that'll help you sell your items and tell you what's good and what's not. And then there's also a thing called Filter Blade, and there's a couple of them. It will filter out all the items, otherwise there's going to be all kinds of junk on the ground. Which I can show in a second here. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Okay, we didn't die. So if I hold Alt, you can see all these extra items here. That's all filtered out because of my item filter. Otherwise, there's a lot of garbage on the ground. There's so much loot in this game. Oh, another map dropped over here, I think, right? T16, nice. Another T16. Hey, what's up, Kong? How's it going, man? How was your experience driving an army tank? I can use that later. Right on. Oh, what's that? That might be worth something. Let's see what I got here. That scarab looked like it was worth something. This thing here. Ah, it's only 17 chaos. Okay. The game exaggerated a bit. Do another breach. Oh yeah, these things are called breaches, and if I kill the mobs fast enough and fill this bar up, we'll get a boss or a bunch of rare mobs. And then if I kill them, I get something called Hive Blood, which I can use later on the thing called the Genesis Tree, which has its own skill tree, and then you can use that to spawn some gear or currency.
When I'm ready and not before.
There's a lot of stuff that's probably not going to make sense unless you play the game, but it is a lot of fun. All right, we didn't get the boss. We got rare mobs, and we'll just go down here and let these things go to town on them. Oh my god. Okay, I think they're dead. And we'll just wait for the loot. All right, these gloves are probably not worth anything. I'm going to check that out.
Too much clutter.
And like that.
Make your wish.
We'll increase the pack size, and we'll do the... this is a Mirage. So this is the league mechanic for this league. And you'll get these Mirages, and they will double up whatever league mechanics you have. So for me, I'm doing the breaches and strong boxes. This is going to give me a chance to do them a second time. So basically, extra loot.
Too much clutter.
Okay, I have way too many things. This is worth nothing. We're checking that out. That I can find... Hang on. 1 to 4 chaos. Yeah, we'll check that out. Check that out. Okay. Sometimes it's probably good to play with a friend if you're playing this, because there's going to be so much loot that you won't be able to carry it all. Or there might be loot that you don't need and someone else could use. I think some of the top streamers like Empyrean and them that play this, I think they play in groups probably for that purpose. We'll do this and see if we can get some chaos. You out of here? All right. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good luck with your tank thing. Lion pelt. Do I have room for that? We're gonna try and find room for that. We don't need that. This thing is probably garbage. It is garbage. And now we've got room for that.
Much clutter. Too much clutter.
Oh, that's the map boss. God, I still had to fight one of those. Okay.
Too much clutter.
So much loot and no room. Okay, I'll just double back, make sure we got everything, and then we'll exit here. And tomorrow, I won't be able to stream, unfortunately, because we're going to have a power outage, and it's going to be pretty much the whole day, which is unfortunate because I wanted to do some video editing and get a build guide out for this build. That might have to be delayed till Tuesday now instead of Monday, but I guess that's all right.
Too much clutter.
Oh my god. What? That's crazy. He two-shot me. This guy hit me and this guy hit me. Anyways, that's done. That's a lot of damage it would have been doing then.
Hello.
Now, the tough part is to find room for everything. Actually, hang on. I gotta identify it, and then we'll do that.
Greetings. Journey well.
How much high blood do I have now? I've got almost 10,000. I should probably go spend that. Well, this could be worth something if it's got the amount of reservation efficiency on it. 1 div, it's already worth a lot. Let's throw this on here. That was a terrible roll. Let's try another one. Okay, that could be good. There's 1 for 5 divs. It's probably energy shield though. Yeah, it's an energy shield one, another one for armor. So I could get something good off this this helmet here. Possibly. Okay, it's got a lot of evasion. The stun block recovery is not so good. Hmm. Might do this, and then someone could put their auras in it or something. They'd have to reroll the socket colors, though. And then some exalts on there. Hopefully, I think that we can only get 1 on there, right? Yeah. I might even be able to use that in the next build I do. We'll see. Drop it in there for now. And that in there. Oh yeah, a lot of loot. I've got so much. Look at this. Get 1 page, 2, 3. It's full. A lot of it's junk that I could throw out though. But there's just so much loot. And you can buy specialized tabs. Like all these maps here, they're taking up all this space. If I just bought a map tab, you don't have to buy them. But if I did, this would only be in one tab, and I'd have so much extra room. Like this card tab here, it stores all my cards. I don't have to put them anywhere else. And this one here for the currency stores all my currency. So, hey, what's up? How's it going? So much stuff. I even have a, there's King's March, there's a town, and I have guys running maps for me because I have too many maps. But then they get me loot in return, and now I've got no room for the loot. I've got to, like, chuck a whole bunch of this stuff out. I think we're going to do something here. Let me just make a little room here, and I got a whole bunch of jewels. And you can use a Veil Orb on a jewel, and you have a chance of getting a unique jewel, which could be worth lots of money. And we'll just go find... So this tab here, I can clear out most of this. If I just go through, and we'll see... Just go nuts with it, right? Whatever happens, happens. There might even be some in there that I didn't want to do this with. I guess that's too bad. I think there's even some items I've corrupted on the way here. Which is probably not good. And jewels. I might have just screwed up some jewels. At least it's done. Okay, so now we got a couple of these out of here. So, if you ever plan to do that, don't do it the way I did. I just wasted a lot of stuff. But I needed to make some room. Now we got it. And then I'll show you... Yeah. I've had this game since 2011. So quite a while. So you get these jewels, right? And they have different stats. And then on the tree, you can get these little sockets here and you can drop them in. And there's some unique ones. And I converted... These are... The yellow ones are rare. The blue ones are magic. And you can put currency on them. You can give them more stats. You can turn them into rare. And what I did is I used my my Veil Orbs, and I turned some into unique. So some of these are unique. A lot of these that are -1 to whatever are worth nothing, but that one might be worth something. That one might be. That one might be. Same with that. And if you can do this early on in the league, when they start another league, you might get something like this. This could be worth a bunch of money, and that could be enough to start your build out. Okay, so these ones are mostly probably not worth anything, but these ones, let's see. This is, it's not, that one's not worth anything. That one's not. Okay, maybe it's too late in the league that they're not worth much. Yeah, they're not really worth much. They're like a chaos now. But if you do that early in the league, you could make some easy currency. I'm just gonna put these ones in here, and I'll put them all in there. I have a little bit of room now, and I have to go through and see what kind of damage I did because I corrupted probably some stuff I was going to use for trade or something. Like this, I didn't need to corrupt that. That's we can throw it out now though. This thing here, I can check that out too. But anyways, I do want to stick around and stream more, but I do have to go eat something for dinner, and then I will start the stream again when I come back, and I might possibly make a new character. I'll just quickly go and show you guys. I got some gear here for him. I'm gonna be running this unique here along with this one. I got some of these jars which are gonna spawn worms, which will be turned into spiders that will fight for me. I went ahead and bought some gear, so we're all set on that. And where's the other one? Another piece of gear here somewhere. This thing here, you can run to level 1 basically, and it lets you use any gems you want. They're all linked together. And that if you're using support gems, they need to be linked. It has to have this little thing in between, or they don't get supported. So yeah. So I'll be running this later on a new character. For now, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you for everyone that stopped by the stream, and I'll be back in, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes maybe. Yeah, I will be back in 10 or 20 minutes.